And I love the smell of cilantro. The old Lego pot. I think I put this on the back deck about 3 or 4 years ago. Every year I just stick something I got left over in it. Some cilantro in here. I think there's a pepper plant. Yeah. That looks like a volunteer pepper. We may have to transplant that. I have no idea what it is. And some chamomile, I think is what's on the backside. Okay, it's garden update season. If you've been scrolling around YouTube, you'll notice a lot of people are giving you updates on their garden, and I want to welcome you into the swamp formerly known as my backyard. Here at the house, you saw me rebuild these out of treated lumber this spring, and I just laid down some landscape fabric around the edges. I'm not completely done. I still got a little bit to do here and there. I've got a little bit more landscape to lay over in the corner of the garden, but as you can see, the onions are doing real good. They're starting to bulb good. These are about baseball size. That's about a baseball size white onion. These are the Texas whites. Those great big stalks there are Walla Walla. I don't know how well they're bulbing. I know they're making great big stalks. I've never grown Walla Wallas before. Actually, I don't think they've started bulbing yet. I think they're still making tops. Here are the Texas sweets, and there again, they're about, I don't know, not quite baseball size. And I've got some purple onions here, and same thing. You know, that's about a baseball size purple onion. You pull that out. Got a couple trays of flowers coming up over there. I've got some cucumbers over there in the corner. They're starting to climb the fence. I've got an empty bed there that needs to be weeded. I think I'm going to put some okra in it. I've just kind of left it empty. Of course, I'm going to eventually, I've got the fabric to cover this corner in and get rid of all this grass. You know, if you got onions left, you could just stick them in the corner. We had a pretty good storm the other night. But these are great just for pulling and eating. Green onions, spring onions. That is a loofah gourd. No, that is a birdhouse gourd and a couple of blooming cucumbers. These aren't doing well, and I don't know why. There's fertilizer in there. The soil's good. They just don't. The only thing I can figure is those cucumbers don't like the heat of that black tub, and they're planted next to the edge of it. This is an indigo cherry. These are a small cherry tomato with a dark blue purple top, and they grow in clusters. You can see the blooms there. This plant has a real dark stem. These are a determinate. This is a Tasmanian chocolate. These will pretty much shoot up, make one batch of tomatoes and be done. They're great for containers. Kind of a medium size, dark brown colored tomato. And then of course, the potatoes, which I've piled some dirt around them once. Got some mushrooms growing in there. I need to throw some more soil around them. I'll give you a look at these little patty pan squash. They're really just starting to come on. Kind of have that little clamshell design. There's a bloom that has fallen off. It's finished. Just look at how many it's making down in there. I mean, just cluster after cluster after cluster. Of course, you can see the yellow zucchinis are also starting to come on. So that's the garden update. There's really not much to see. Onions are doing fine. Squash and zucchini are doing good. Tomatoes are getting ready to start making tomatoes. So everything's looking good. We just really need to dry out. We've had rain about 9 out of the last 11 days, I think. I think we've had 2 days. that we haven't had rain, and it's been crazy, and it's fixing to rain again just any minute. So it already rained a little this morning. It's going to rain some more. And so anyways, the garden at my in-laws house, my mother-in-law's house, it's been too wet to till, but I really need to get in and kind of till the rows, get the weeds down in there. But until this rain stops, this is what it is. So thank you guys for watching. That's where we are in the garden. I'll bring you guys back out here when we start picking and eating some stuff. That's pretty much been the garden for the last 2 weeks.